our love for the ocean, our blue planet, and our collective need to rebalance humanity's relationship with the natural world. My name is Leah Doyle, and I'm the founder and executive director of Oceanic Global. We are so honored to be hosting the summit today to place the ocean at the center of the global climate change narrative. Through the day, we'll be hearing from amazing voices from around the world, varying in experiences, backgrounds, perspectives, and expertise. This is an opportunity to listen and to learn from each other as we work to unite these diverse stakeholder groups in shaping the future of our shared ocean agenda and catalyzing action to protect the well-being of us all. Today, the ocean is our biggest ally in mitigating climate change, but it has been bearing the brunt of the climate crisis. As recent reports from the IPCC and the World Ocean Assessment demonstrates, the benefits that we receive from the ocean are undermined by our actions, and vital oceanic ecosystems face an increasingly dire fate. Last year was the first time that the ocean was integrated across all areas of work at the UNFCCC and the Paris Agreement. As of June 2021, only 33 out of 193 countries within the Paris Agreement had included coastal and marine nature-based solutions in their national climate strategies. While there has been amazing efforts and strides made in recent years to underscore the ocean's vital role in sustaining our planet at COP and beyond, we all need to prioritize the ocean now. We have no time to wait. Our hope with the summit today is to elevate visibility for the ocean across climate matters, and that we're able to integrate the wisdom gathered here today and that it ripples out to the main stages at COP, and to influence informed decision-making for the ocean within all sectors. Thank you to all of our speakers, as well as everyone here today. You are all doing amazing work and are pivotal in creating the change and fueling the momentum that we need. We hope that you get to know each other, to make genuine connections, to collaborate where you can towards shared goals. The issues we are facing are multifaceted, and it is up to us to design and to implement solutions that rebalance our relationship with our blue planet by putting flourishing biodiversity at the center of it. We need all voices at the table, and we all need you to play your part. I also want to thank our programming partners, IOC UNESCO, and supporting sponsors, Salesforce, for making today possible. It is now my pleasure to introduce Vladimir Ryabinin, Executive Secretary of IOC UNESCO, to say a few words. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Leah, and thank you to Joshua. I think he set the highest tone for this summit. I know this is my fate very often to speak after such introductions, and you basically feel that you're going to lower that level of talent. But you know, I'm here in Natai representing United Nations. We have a United Nations conference that is taking place now. And I have to say that the road to this conference was very long and windy. And it is the science that actually illuminates this road and the discussions. But actually the presentations like this, the music and the understanding that we need not only not to go to the brains of people like Vince is doing, we also need to go to the hearts of people that many of us are trying to do. So I would like to say that we are really delighted to be a partner with Oceanic Global, supported by Salesforce in this summit. And when we use the word summit, I see potential in this room. I look at the beautiful faces. I think we can really change things here. So as Leo already introduced the subject, what is happening in the ocean. And I think we really know more about this. IOC is the home of ocean sciences in the United Nations system. Like 20 years working through a group of experts on scientific aspects of marine pollution. I'm sorry for this kind of long introductions. We already brought to the world the notion, the idea of plastic pollution, and the world knows about this. Remember 2015, the very difficult negotiations over the Paris Climate Summit, where deniers were stating that there is a hiatus in global warming. It was shown by science that the deep, and also observations that are coordinated by IOC, that at the time the heat was mostly going to the depths of the ocean. There was no stopping in the global warming. Now, with the IPCC report, which is very much supported by the observations that we do, but the science that we coordinate, we managed to introduce the ocean climate dialogue, official dialogue. We spoke also at this conference already to the parties, and we are informing the world. But there is no convention on ocean climate, and together with partners, IOC is trying to change the attention to the ocean. With that, what was the most important thing for us? It was to engage people. And the United Nations Decade of Ocean Science for Sustainable Development is really a platform for engaging you all, engaging governments, private sector, economy, banks, those who sleep, the elders, the youngest. And I think we are moving this. The science is very strong, but it's not only the science that is kind of hard science. That it used to be. I'm a mathematician, developing wind wave models, numerical weather prediction, but this is also very much social science, going to the hearts of people and engaging everyone. So the decade now is a platform for uniting. So uniting people and also multiplying the science. And then the evidence that's come from the science will be guiding the discussions, guiding decisions. I would like to say that I hate silos. I see silos everywhere, but there is actually a possibility of working in the ocean and addressing in the win-win approach the issues of climate, biodiversity, economy, well-being, poverty, and even contributing to peace. So with that, I think we need talent. And I would like once again to thank, I see a lot of talent in this room, you know. I see how talentedly is organized that meeting. So that is a very good moment for us to capitalize on this. And once again, thank you, Oceanic Global. Thank you, Salesforce, for taking us here. And let's just, and I'm really, I wanted to actually to go, but I won't go. I will stay. And I will prefer this to all the talks that are going to be in COP27. Good luck. Thank you so much.
The idea behind the session, reimagining of our processes and systems at scale, is what led Oceanic Global to open the second portion of today with a new initiative, a public call to action for all of us to further our commitment to putting the ocean first. Because while all of the speakers and everyone in this room understands the importance of the ocean in sustaining all life on Earth, the ocean is still largely secondary within the global climate conversation. We've said that a lot today. So to paint a picture of what I mean, I want to share a few quick facts. The ocean covers over 70% of the planet, but receives less than 1% of all philanthropic climate funding. Coastal communities make up the majority of our global population, but as of June 2021, only 33 out of the 193 countries within the Paris Agreement had included coastal and marine-based solutions in their national climate strategies. The ocean economy is valued at approximately $30 billion USD annually. But Goal 14, Life Below Water, is the least funded of all of the Sustainable Development Goals by far, receiving 0.01% from development finance. The ocean is our biggest ally in mitigating the climate crisis, absorbing the majority of heat from global warming and of emissions of CO2. But it's still not a core focus in intergovernmental conferences on climate change. In 27 years, the ocean has not once been a key theme at the world's largest climate gathering, COP. In short, compared to the breadth and depth of what it gives us, the ocean receives less than a fraction of our attention and our resources in return. And now that humanity has pushed the ocean past the limits of what it's able to give, now that the state of the ocean is changing for the worse, our priorities need to change too. We need all stakeholders to commit to putting the ocean first. That's why, today, we are launching the Ocean Climate Appeal, a global movement to demand urgent attention for the ocean, to catalyze streamlined action to protect the entirety of our blue planet. The appeal consists of a personal oath through which we're asking everyone, from every background and every level of understanding, to commit to continuing to learn and to centering the ocean, all who depend on it, and all it sustains within the climate narrative. By adding your name to the appeal, you're signing on to do your part. We'd love to invite everyone in this room to join us to be amongst the first to sign. So I'm going to pull up a QR code, it's already up, so that everyone can read the appeal, learn more, and if you choose to do so, support. There are also QR codes rotating throughout the exhibit screens and shareable assets on our social media. You may have seen some of them during lunch. So if you choose to take your time and perhaps participate at a later point, you're welcome to do so as well. It only takes a minute, and to demonstrate that, I'm going to quickly read the oath element to you now. I recognize the vital importance of the ocean in mitigating the climate crisis and sustaining all life on Earth. I pledge to use my own voice to elevate the visibility of the ocean, and I call on decision makers and civil society to prioritize ocean climate matters in their respective spheres of influence across policymaking, investments, research, education, media coverage, philanthropic support, technological innovation, content curation, and all else. I pledge to stay informed on ocean-related news to the best of my ability and to amplify solutions, to honor local, traditional, and indigenous wisdom, share knowledge, and collaborate where I can towards catalyzing positive change. With my signature, I acknowledge that we live on a blue planet, and I pledge to take action towards protecting the ocean and all it sustains. But the appeal is not just asking for a personal commitment. It's also providing an opportunity to contribute to shaping a shared ocean agenda and to further influence informed decision-making surrounding ocean climate matters. Signers of the Ocean Climate Appeal will have the opportunity to contribute to biannual roundtables, like the ones we just hosted during lunch, with those deeply embedded within multilateral climate negotiations. Upon signing, we'll invite you to participate in our global community where you can share topics, concerns, questions, and attend roundtables and additional events that help us collaborate towards shared goals. While it's a simple notion, the appeal is helping to bridge a massive gap in understanding and collaboration for the ocean's role in mitigating the climate crisis. It is only an initial step to ensuring that the ocean comes first. As we move on to the next segment, let's keep in mind that reshaping systems also requires reshaping how we participate in them.